Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brothers Arsenal. Ben and Dan here, post-match reaction to Bournemouth versus Arsenal at the Emirates today. Game ended about 10 minutes ago. Daniel, I mean, you called it. I've been a little bit more up here, like, yeah, we're gonna win. Well, that 9 point gap soon will be 6 point tomorrow when City smash Chelsea, because I'm sure that's gonna happen. And then we go play them next weekend, it's down to three. And then they have their game in hand against Burnley, I believe, is their game in hand, or
No,
Palace.
it's Crystal Palace.
Um,
Crystal Palace.
It's Palace? Okay, yeah. I mean, they'll probably go and smash Palace as well.
Mhm.
Like they went from possibly a 12-point gap to, oh, wait, maybe we'll hold nine, if City win, or 10 if they draw, or sorry, Chelsea win, or 10 if they draw, down to six. And then it'll be three shortly after. Because I mean, what just I'm trying not to swear. What a horrific performance by the team. Daniel, we couldn't string together five passes. I bet you even if there were no defending players out there, we couldn't string together five passes, dude. Our passing, we just couldn't find anyone, and it was short, it was far, it was off target, right? Um, we couldn't control the game at all. I know possession says otherwise. We had 53 to their 47, but like, what did we do with it? We did nothing with it. Typical, right? We did nothing with it. Um, Defending, horrific defending. I mean, Ben White, 3 minutes before they scored their first goal, a ball over the top. He's 15 yards away from his guy, right? Same thing happened. I'm not blaming Ben White on the actual goal, the first goal, because Madueke, or, well, maybe blame both of them because there was no communication. Madueke was supposed to track that runner behind White, but also White, you got to keep your head on the swivel. You got to see what's going on. If you see Madueke is not there, you got to drop into that space. That creates the goal. Skelly also doesn't do too great on the goal, but it starts with White and Madueke out in the flank there. Um, we get back in the game with a lucky penalty. Well, not lucky. I mean, it's a blatant handball, like I texted you. It's just one of those annoying ones. Like if I was born a fan, I'd be like, that's effing annoying. Like all they did was just kick it up into the sky and hope that something happened, and it did. Great penalty by Akris, though. Side netting, good finish. And then we just continue on second half, no change in tactics. He makes subs relatively early. I guess you can give him that. But other than that, he did not change the game up at all. It was the same thing. Let's try to hold this possession, string together passes, which we can't do. We can't defend properly. We're letting them hit us on the counter constantly. It was just a pathetic performance overall. And then Zubamendi, I think, just lost track of his runner on the second goal. And Gabriel and Saliba are out of position, and then they get their second, they get the winner. From there, I mean, there was no coming. We knew there'd be no win. We were hoping for maybe a tie just to reclaim a point, but even a tie is pathetic and embarrassing, and still gives City the upper hand. Um, yeah, I did a lot of blabbering there. Daniel, take over.
I wasn't. Other people were saying prior to even the final in the Carabao Cup that when they were doing predictions for the rest of the season, they're like, this Bournemouth game is a scary game. Also, I only want to say one thing. Get get with the team. We're gonna play with confidence. We're gonna play fearless. I haven't seen that.
Are
It's
you talking
been the
about
same.
Arteta back in, was it February?
Been the same thing.
Yeah, it's
That's all I
the
want to
same
say.
thing. Yeah, well,
We haven't been whatever the words he used, fearless or we're gonna play with freedoms. No,
yeah,
no.
absolute lie. James B, James, right? Used to be on AFTV. Now he's at the
Mm,
First, does that stuff. Awesome guy. I love watching his content. He said it like 3 weeks ago. He was it was in the um anyways, not forever, but the new one, whatever they call it, I forget what they call it. But it was in that podcast, and he just said Arteta's a liar. He just came out. He's like, he's a liar. Most
mm,
managers are in some aspects, right? They lie about injuries, they lie about tactics, they lie about whatever it is, right? To trick the opponent, to try to put a positive spin on outlooks, whatever it is. But he goes, Arteta's a liar. And he is, and he brought up that quote exactly, and he was saying the same thing as you. We have not seen a change in our play. It's been the same crappy football. Try to defend our way to a victory, nick a 1-0 win. First half of the season, that was working really well for us. The second half, it hasn't. And you get paid $15 million a year. You got to figure it out. You're the man. You're in charge. I don't know how much longer he'll be in charge. I'll be honest, Daniel. If we choke this league, I mean, rumors are that I've seen rumors out there saying reports are saying even if Arteta doesn't win the league somehow, the Cronkies still want to stick with him. And if that's the case, that's
I
wrong.
didn't see. I've
I've
seen.
seen
I've seen
that.
reports either way.
Or there's
But
talks about renewing his contract or whatever. And
I just want to say, even if we were to win the Champions League, if we bottle the league, I don't care. I don't care
I
that it'd be the first time we won the Champions League. This is our league to lose, and this would be the biggest bottle of all of them. The
yeah,
first one we weren't meant to challenge.
22,
The
23.
second one was a bottle, and then the third one was Liverpool
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah,
and that
last
one was just City were off their game.
we had a lot
That
of
would be our
injuries.
fucking chance to be the ones to step up. No,
Yeah.
Slot comes in with Klopp's old team and just has them play decent football, and everyone else just sucked that season
Yeah.
and they had no injuries.
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on, if we somehow win the Champions League but bottle the league, Arteta staying or not, because I know we want the league badly. It's been 22 years, but at the same time, we haven't won the Champions League at all. I think if he does win the Champions League somehow and we do bottle the league, maybe you give him like a 1 year extension or 1 year, deal or whatever. Like it's nothing long term because clearly over 4 years, if you can't string together a Premier League title when we've been and in those 4 years, statistically, altogether, we've been the best team in those 4 years. You put the points total together, the goals together, we've been the best team in those 4 years. And we have, well, I'm not going to say zero, but if we come away with zero, that's just pathetic. It's hard to say you sack them after a Champions League win, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're only 1-0 up against Sporting. And like we talked about yesterday video, it only takes one goal for Sporting to just completely flip that tie. Momentum goes our
And
way.
their, and
Panic
their
sets
tournament
in.
game sucks, so
And as we've seen
just historically with
in
Arteta.
one-off games, Southampton last week, City the other week, their style play does not suit that. Numbers game, sure. Like numbers game, okay. Are we going to really lose three finals in a row if we make to a Champions League final? Or not finals, but City, Southampton, or three knockout games. Maybe not. Maybe statistically that third one's ours. We get it over the line, but the way we play, we just give teams the opportunity to play us. Bournemouth, we were saying earlier in the season, low blocks. We're playing low blocks. Bournemouth didn't play a low block. They were high press. They were quick on their counter. They put opportunity after opportunity after opportunity on us. And I mean, we were fumbling around. Raya, I mean, I don't know what Raya was doing today. He almost gave away 2 goals. He kicked the ball twice into the Bournemouth player. And we got lucky that they didn't get a good touch on it to put it away. Like, it's just pathetic performance all around. I mean, David Raya, let's just go through the team. David Raya, poor performer. I mean, claiming balls out of his box off corners, he did fine, but his distribution today was horrendous. Um, Gabriel, Saliba, I mean, they got turned around on the second goal. They were out of position. Not a great performance. Other than that, I mean, they weren't horrible, but yeah, I don't know. You take over. You take over. Just give me your thoughts on some of the.
No, I was just gonna say I've been getting pissed because I've been getting notifications from YouTube about Arsenal posting stuff, and it's like for this one, for instance, it's 7 matches to go, ready for the Premier League run-in. Let's do this. What kind of cringe is this shit? Obviously, we're not fucking ready. What are we doing?
No.
And then we're like last minute magic. Like,
And I'd like to talk about this really quick. Arteta in his press conference yesterday, he goes, "Tomorrow's a big day. Players know it. Get up early, have an early breakfast, bring your lunch, bring your dinner." As if he's saying, "Bring your lunch, bring your dinner. We're gonna party after, right? 12 point." No, no. You pull off that kind of crap after you come out and say that's embarrassing. Um, Daniel, I'm honestly, I'm nervous. Not nervous. I'm scared at this point because like we go to City next week or City win tomorrow. Sorry, City win tomorrow. It takes it to a 6 point gap. We go to City next week. It's a 3 point gap. And then like we said, game in hand, which they'll probably win. We're even. All right, and the way we've been playing, we don't have a hope to turn it around if City get to even with us. City are going to go on and win the league. We've seen them do that many times over the last 7 years under Pep. Um, I
there's
got ahead
no
of myself, and you were calling it straight the last few weeks, months. You've been saying, "Hey, they still have a game in hand. They still got to play us." You were right. I'll give it to
there's
you.
no ifs. They beat Chelsea tomorrow, and this is great for the not unbiased, the no one that has any horses in the race. This is great for the neutral fan because it actually comes down to the game. It comes down to the top two. Whoever wins that game,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how I see it. Whoever wins that game wins the league.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. You're right. Whoever wins that game wins the league. Absolutely. Um, yeah. I mean, I don't
We
even know
have to
what
win it. We can't draw because drawing still creates a chance, and they
skepticism.
can't have a chance.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I mean, the player, the team, the players. I was in Curtis Shaw's live stream today, and I was putting some chats out there, whatever. And I think I said something. I was like, we booked our flight, booked our hotel. We want this parade. Do the players want it? And today they show that they don't want it. They don't have the fight for it. They don't have the hunger. They don't have the heart, the passion. I don't know. It's just pretty dark times right now as an Arsenal fan after that performance. But yeah, I don't know. You want to wrap this video up for us?
Yeah. I went to the driving range last week, and me and my friends we were all hitting really good shots. And then we played golf on Thursday evening and did really well.
It's good. What'd you shoot?
Well, we ended up doing a scramble, but
Oh,
we were
okay.
pretty much take it was 2 and 2. We were pretty
Yeah.
much taking my shot like every time. So
Are you turning this into like a metaphor or something, or
no,
trying to talk about something positive?
no. I mean, I can. So
No, I thought that's
my
what you're
thing
doing.
is, no, actually, I can't even turn into positive right now.
I don't really have. Yeah, I mean,
It's
I'll
about
say I'll
feeling.
say
It's
this,
about
Daniel.
feeling. Sometimes, sometimes the tactics are great, but if the tactics aren't working, like a coach can coach you all day long, but sometimes it's about the feeling. Like for me, I didn't play golf or whatnot. I've just learned some stuff from you. But what I've learned from just trying it myself is it's about feeling. We've got to use that energy, that feeling to go win these games. It's not going to be about complete control from the coach because he's not on the pitch. It's got to
Yeah,
be about the players and how they feel and the energy that Dauman and those types of players can bring there.
yeah. I mean, absolutely. The coach can only do so much, and as a player, professional, seasoned professionals are out there, international players are out there. I mean, you gotta look at yourself in a match like that, and you gotta say, all right, this isn't working. And like sometimes, and you've seen it, sometimes players just don't do what the coach says, and it works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, and then it's bad for them. But sometimes it does, and I think we need some of those leaders out there. Your Declan Rice, your Saka when he's back fit, your Gabriel, your Saliba. Like we need some of those leaders just to say, hey, like, let's just play some freaking football. Let's go win some games. All right. Let's not sit here and try to defend to a title. Let's go win the title. But anyways, I'll say these losses, they know they're tough, but one thing for me is it's hard to be angry and upset when I got my two little boys looking at me after a loss. So I guess that's one positive. So I guess my tip for you would be is to go have some kids. They'll make your life a little happier after a loss. No, you don't agree? No? Hello?
Cool.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, as always, been another Bros in Arsenal. Hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, hit the like button, hit the bell, hit the hype button if that's a thing. Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you thought about the performance. Leave some L's in the comments if you're an op. Um, that's fine with me. I don't care. Embarrass us. I mean, it was pathetic performance. Arteta's talking right now. I'm gonna hop off so I can listen. But yeah, anyways, been another Bros in Arsenal. We'll see you guys in the next video.